Hello guys, welcome again to a weekly technical analysis for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Today we are going to talk about macro time frames for Bitcoin because other weekly close is around the corner and also the 1 day time frame. Okay, let's start with weekly close. The next 12 hours Bitcoin is going to close the weekly, and as you can see here, Bitcoin is still in between $52,000 and, well, in the middle range around $47,000. So as you can see here, I don't see any bullish. We still have the same pattern. Of course, this is weekly. Of course, this is not gonna change in maybe other 3 or 4 months. So Bitcoin is trending to the downside in volume, and also we have these bear divergences actually in weekly chart. And also something very interesting here right now is the bi-weekly chart. We have hiding better divergences here in bi-weekly chart from this point and this point, as you can see here. Let me see, one moment. Let me confirm this. No, not yet. No, not yet. Sorry. But the thing we have here is we have a weekly bi-weekly bear divergences here from this point and this point and this point and this point. So as you can see here, the volume is super low here. This momentum for me was just well, I don't know, retailers just they were buying here. The thing I'm telling you here right now is every time when we have that crossing OBB in bi-weekly chart is when we have potential, technically speaking, the bear markets in macro time frames. Every time when we have this, the last time I saw this was in 2018 in January, actually here, as you can see here, and we will have this in this death cross in the next 2 weeks. Why is in OBB important for me the death crosses and golden crosses is because we have less buy and sell less death crosses and golden crosses in OBB than the normal price action. Normal price action we have many actually different, but the timing for OBB is totally different. The calculations are different. That's why I pay attention not to the golden cross or the death cross, the momentum, and if this is gonna happen, is gonna trigger these bi-weekly bear divergences here, and we will see, well, the MA55 tested in bi-weekly chart, I mean next month, next year. So the Q1 and Q2 for Bitcoin is not going to be great if that happen. So I am bullish on price action, yes, as long Bitcoin is holding 47,000 for 2 months or 3 months, I am bullish. I mean, Bitcoin must enter here in sideways in this area for at least 3 months or until maybe March, yeah, next year, here to see like, okay, this is going to the upside, yes, 100k, whatever, right? But any close, as I said before in my previous video, actually you can watch my video of the price prediction for 2022. I am expecting Bitcoin in any point like here, breaking this level, $43,000. Why? Because the speed, how Bitcoin crashed from this point, from $58,000 to $48,000 in less than 1 month, actually was too fast. So I will be very bullish in this area. If Bitcoin, the squeeze momentum indicator is in this area, I mean it's purple like this, and Bitcoin is testing this area, I will be very bullish. I, technically speaking, I need to respect the system, and the system is telling me MA55 is, as long Bitcoin is holding MA55 in the next 2-3 months, everything is totally fine. But technically speaking, we are in a bear market? Of course not yet. Any close below $42,000 is gonna trigger the bear market in weekly chart, weekly reversal. So let's talk about the bear scenario here. It's very simple. If Bitcoin breaks $44,000 with a lot of power like this, for example, testing $3,000, yes, we are in a bear market, and we will see the bounce here and the MA55 tested, and after that, well, ABC correction in macro time frames, something like this. ABC, something like this, we will see next year in 2022. Yeah, of course, as I said, this is just speculation, okay? I need to see Bitcoin breaking the weekly candle closing below $44,000, 45, and between 47 or 44. That is the area I am looking for. As long Bitcoin is holding this area, totally fine. I am bullish, and I am not expecting this. Or actually, based on my experience, yes, I'm expecting this. But as I said, I am not Nostradamus. I cannot predict the future. So I need to wait. I need to see the price action telling me Bitcoin is gonna reverse. Now, many traditional traders, or they are using classical technical analysis, they are looking for this. Bullish triangle, something like this. The breakout, and technically speaking, the breakout should target like around, let me show you, like 100k. That's why many people were thinking this. Now many YouTubers, many media are talking about the potential bear market right now. Remember something. The fair and green index is one of the worst indicators in my experience. Why? Because if you were selling based on the fair and green index at $17,000, the fair and green index was at 94 value. So technically speaking, you should sell here. So that means you miss all this move just following that indicator. People don't remember. Okay, they cannot remember the indicator can be in greedy levels or fair levels for many months. So all this area, Bitcoin was in a greedy zone for almost 1 year. February, almost 1 year. All this year, that indicator was in this area. And now, just because it's in just 1 week or 2 weeks, is in the fair area, do you think that this is the bottom? That is stupid. Sorry. I would like to see consolidation phase. I mean, what does that mean? Consolidation phase in weekly chart, that means this. 4 months, Bitcoin sideways. 5 months, Bitcoin sideways. Something like this. This is consolidation phase. For 4 to 5 months. If you see this, Bitcoin doing something like this here. Yes, we are talking maybe a consolidation. Maybe 3-4 months, maybe March, April next year, and after that to the moon. Yes, but not now. So I am people are thinking, or I was watching some videos about YouTubers. They are thinking this is the bottom. I don't think so. I mean, maybe we will see a bounce. Actually, we saw the bounce right now from $43,000 to $50,000. Actually, very good bounce, around maybe 15-20%, something like that. Let me see. From this area, from the bottom to here, yeah, 23%. Actually, very good bounce. Yeah, I was in long on 44 and I closed at 49, so very good actually. But now, remember, we are talking about a weekly chart. So, as a traders, we know we cannot invest. As investors, we cannot buy in long term having this setup for Bitcoin. Or if Bitcoin is bad, many altcoins will be bad. So, as I said, Bitcoin must hold at least 2-3 months until maybe February, March, this level. As long as dancing between this level, $50,000 and 47, like this, like nothing happened, that is the best scenario for Bitcoin right now. Now, let's talk about the monthly chart. Please watch my previous video about my expectation for price prediction. Sorry, for 2022. They are not good, actually, honestly, no. Why? Because we have here sell signal in monthly chart. Any close like this will trigger this sell signal, and we have bear divergences from February 21 here and November, December, all this year. Technically, we have a massive bear divergences here, and we have this one. So that means at least next year, I am expecting $20,000 in general. If you want to know more about this technical analysis, you can watch my other video. Now, let's talk about 1-day chart. 1-day chart, well, still in sideways. As I said in my previous videos, I was expecting just $47,000, $50,000. This is the range, right? This is a range. But now, do we have bullish divergences or something else? Technically speaking, no. You are counting the week we have here. We don't have bullish divergences. We don't have. Bitcoin must crash a little bit more, making a new low here, and after that to the moon, maybe, yes. But if you are just using the bodies, technically speaking, from this point and this point, yes, we have bullish divergences from this point, actually, all this area and this area, yes. But the problem with this is weekly chart and 5-day chart and macro timeframes, they are playing out right now. They are playing, and also there is no volume, there is no support. You wanna be bullish here is because you wanna see something like this. You want, for example, we study here when Bitcoin crashed from $60,000 to $30,000. Bitcoin was in this negative territory here, and after that crash. Here we are like something like this, and as you can see here, Bitcoin spent almost 2 months in sideways here, and after that we saw the OBB here finally getting it was above the MA here, but when we saw the test and actually was above the zero line, so that means we know that we have here consolidation. I mean, let me explain again. We were here, yeah. Technically speaking, it's something similar like this, right? It's not bullish, something like that. And even with buy signal in a squeeze, we don't have a bullish momentum. Everything is bad. And the first signal at this accumulation is you want to see the OBB above the MA. So that is the first signal. We are not going to buy here. Why not? Why? Because technically speaking, Bitcoin is in downtrend as long as it's below the MA55. So what is going to happen? When Bitcoin is squeezed entering zero above zero line, and is not moving to the upside, it's gonna get rejected. As you can see here, for example, you see this rejection, fake out, and to again testing the $32,000. But pay attention to the OBB. OBB is getting closer to the zero line, and finally is above here. You see the price is not reflecting this move, but OBB is positive. So that means the next buy signal here, it was a buy in a squeeze, as you can see here. So you have the OBB is telling you in 1 day chart, this is accumulation, as you can see here, like 1 week or 2 weeks before, we have the buy signal in OBB in a squeeze, and this is our trigger. After that, what happened? Sideways. You see the accumulation here in OBB, and the second thing here, the most powerful actually buy signal here. Volatility is super low, other buy signal here, very good, and Bitcoin finally we saw this massive rally. So this is the setup I am looking for in 1 day chart, something like that. And we have something like this right now? No, we don't have it. We are getting close. Maybe no, actually no. Why? Because as you can see here, this is trending to the downside, and the OBB is getting rejected, so it could be months, maybe after 2-3 months, maybe 1 month or 2, we will see something like this. How many months or weeks we have to wait for to see something like this? Well, let me check. I can tell you right now. We have from this point and the first rejection, second rejection from here to the zero line around 1 month. So that means in the moment when we see Bitcoin testing the MA55 in OBB and is above there, potentially 1 month more, and we can start thinking for reversals. The problem with this is Bitcoin can just crash more, and I don't know the price. Technically speaking, we have 3 levels, right? Now Bitcoin is in the middle level. Fibonacci is like Fibonacci levels, I think is 0.5 around there. And the second level is here. As I said before in my previous video, watch my video if you want to know about my long-term technical analysis for Bitcoin. So, but if you are bullish, you want to see, you believe Bitcoin is in a real bull market and to the moon next year, you don't want to see Bitcoin breaking $47,000. Simple. The worst scenario, of course, maybe you can see a week to 43, 44, but the close is the most important. If you see the close below this level, buy bull market. Simple. Yeah, period. Okay, so I am very clear. Why? Because 2 weeks left. Remember what happened? Well, maybe many of you, they are new in the bull market, in this bull market. For many of you, this is the first bull market. Well, I am getting old, so this is like my 3 cycle. Yes, the third cycle. Yes, I remember December 19, 2017, Bitcoin crash super hard from $17,000 to, my God, I don't know, like 8,000, something like that, in just 1 day. Okay, so be careful, because if Bitcoin breaks $47,000, honestly, I am expecting Bitcoin is break down very hard for Christmas and bye-bye. And yeah, buy the dip, right? Buy the dip and get wrecked. This is very, very interesting how YouTubers are, right? Here, right? They were saying, let me show you here. Oh yeah, Bitcoin crash from here, $17,000 to to $6,000. $6,000 in 1 week. Buy the dip. Okay, you see, we're in a bull market. Oh, you see, careful with this, because I am speculating this. And now, Something very concerning this is if Bitcoin breaks $47,000 for first time in actually long time, is the first time I can see bearish divergences here actually from this point and this point. In monthly, okay, in monthly. So any close below $30,000 will potentially trigger these bearish divergences, and for first time maybe we will see a bear market on Bitcoin. And makes sense because in 2017, just few people they were aware, sorry, about the cryptocurrencies. But now, even the taxi driver, they can tell you about Bitcoin, right? So there are too many people in this market, and there are too many immature people, and they have no idea what they are doing. They're just buying memes and garbage, right, in the market. So, and also the stock market is in all-time high. US just printing money. I think this is the timing if I want to see millionaires and CEOs of big companies cashing out. And actually, some of them, they did it. I am expecting 2022 to 2023 is not going to be, they are not going to be a good year for the markets. Actually, I am speculating very bad. So be careful with this. As I said, it's a speculation, okay? So I am not a financial advisor. Maybe I am totally wrong and Bitcoin is going to the moon. Maybe yes, but I am just following my technical analysis, and I'm following the technicals. I mean, what I can see in the technicals. Okay, so let's talk about the 5-day chart. 5-day chart, as you can see here, is just about time. Bitcoin is gonna tested the MA55 yesterday at $46,000, and is gonna test again. The next test for 47,000, honestly, I think is not going to hold. 47,000 based on the price action. I don't need to see indicators. It's not going to hold. We will see other test of $40,000 maybe, and maybe a week lower, potentially next week. As you can see here, for second time, the third time in the history of Bitcoin, we have this signature in 5-day chart. The first time was 2014, the second one was in 2018, and now in 2021. Every time when Bitcoin printed these kind of things, we saw a massive crash in that period. Let me show you here. As you can see here, people, oh yeah, this is the bottom, right? This is the bottom. What happened after that? You see massive crash. And 2018, Bitcoin printed this here. It was negative territory here, and after that, massive crash. So I am not saying it's gonna happen the same thing. Of course not, because the future is different. But technically speaking, I am ready. I am ready for what? For this potential scenario. As I said, technically speaking, I cannot be bearish until I need to see the close $47,000. I can say this: if 5-day chart close below $47,000, I can call for now Bitcoin is gonna enter in a bear market, because if 5-day chart close below the MA55, of course weekly chart, there is a very high probability we will see the close in weekly chart. So, and also we have bear divergences here as well: 3-day, 5-day chart, weekly chart, weekly chart, monthly chart, bear divergences everywhere. So be careful. I am not bearish, of course. I am very happy. You know why? Because if this is gonna play out, you subscriber, follower, thank you for your support. If you were complaining because everything was too expensive to buy, and you said, I want to buy in the next bear market, well, you will have that opportunity. Yeah. Remember, I am very happy because I see this technical analysis. I hope to be right. Honestly, I hope to be right. Why? It's not because I am bearish. It's because I want to buy everything cheap. For example, you want to buy Solana at 200? Of course not. I want to buy Solana maybe 50 or 40 or $20, right? Cardano, right? People who were thinking Cardano was super good at $3 now they are getting super wrecked. Cardano is at $1 right now. $1, almost $1. People think is the bottom. Of course, it's not the bottom. I mean, for my personal opinion. Let's talk about now altcoins. Now, for example, Cardano. Cardano is, technically speaking, is in a bear market for me. I want to see the reaction. To be fair, I need to see the reaction to 1.60. Yeah, see, like this. And if this is gonna happen, you will see Bitcoin doing this. This is the scenario for Bitcoin. I mean, if Bitcoin breaks the MA55, as you can see here, Cardano broke the MA55 in 5-day chart at 1.65. This is the 100 of this area. My lowest point here, I mean, for holding, I mean, this is the lowest place. Like I say, okay, this is the area to buy Cardano, right? Makes sense. Of course, it's much better buying here than here, right? Of course. So, but the thing is, if Cardano gets rejected from 1.60, we will have the first altcoin confirming a bear market in weekly. Okay, why? Because 5-day chart and weekly chart is almost the same, as you can see here. Yeah, it's almost just two days left, different. Sorry. So any rejection from 1.60, and actually this weekend is gonna close below there as rejection, technically speaking. We can start thinking, okay, Cardano actually in 5-day chart is the confirmation is there because the rejection was here. So maybe other chance, but any close like this, and the worst scenario, any close below 1.30 in just 8 cents. Cardano is gonna be the first one confirming a bear market in weekly chart. So let's talk about potential targets for Cardano. Okay, technically speaking, if you are investor, this is the time you want to buy Cardano. Yeah, this is the time. Yeah, because you see the monitor, we have almost 80% of this progress, as you can see here. The problem with this is there is no volume. It's gonna take maybe 2 or 3 months. Even you buy here, that doesn't mean it's going to the moon. No, you buy here, maybe you will have to wait other 3 months to see something. Why? Because Cardano doesn't have any volume. Let me show you something more interesting here. The weekly chart, as you can see here, is totally wrecked. I think we need to wait other 2 or 3 months to see other move to the upside. Of course, as investor, this area, the first 10% or 20% of my capital, I think should be here. If I have to invest in, if I want to invest in Cardano, of course, I will not do it. I'm in my case. Why? Because I am speculating in the next 2 weeks we will see this death cross in volume. So what does that mean? Potential confirmation for bear market, and after that we will see lower prices for many altcoins, not just Cardano. And let me show you something. As investor, I will never buy something like this. As you can see here in weekly, Cardano lose actually the exponential. And also the monthly. The monthly is very important. The monthly we have this. Okay, this month we have a sell signal in a squeeze momentum indicator with any close below $1. Cardano, all this green area. Let me explain something about price action. When you see these green candles, it's because there is no support here. There is no support here. When you see this kind of massive candles, it's because there is nothing here. Okay, so if Cardano breaks $1, there is nothing to stop Cardano to crash to 0.36, 0.40. And this is my area for long-term target, the first one. And the second one, well, the first one was the $1, the second one is 40, and the second one, the last one, like I say, okay, all in maybe, is gonna be this one. If I see Cardano next year crashing to this level around 0.010, 0.08, yes, of course. Of course, people will sell in panic, I will start buying, okay? So that is the technical analysis. Please pay attention of this because potentially Cardano is going to be the first altcoin to enter in a bear market. Potentially, technically speaking, if IDH is there, actually yes, but I want to see the confirmation. The next rejection, actually today, let me see. This is not correct. This is indecision. I will change my technical analysis if Cardano in the next 12 hours close above 1.50, 55, 60 in weekly chart. I don't think so. I don't think that is going to happen. Let me see 1-day chart if I can see something bullish. Nope. Well, let me see. Okay, it was a bull divergences from this area, from this and here. Yeah, maybe just 1.47, 1.50, any close above there. Yeah, maybe we'll see Cardano at 1.60, and from here is where I am speculating to the downside. Yeah, this is just trending to the downside. Weekly chart, 1-day chart in squeeze. There is no bullish divergences. Actually, no, there is no bullish divergences here from this point, this point, and this point. This point is too far. I will say this one and this one. No, there is no bullish divergences here. So pay attention to Cardano because it's one of the oldest, and in my way of trading, if I have more data, the technical analysis is gonna be better actually, better for me, in my personal opinion. Okay, so now let's talk about some altcoins. Okay, so Solana. Let me talk about Solana. I'm gonna talk just the top 5 because in general this is not the moment to start buying altcoins for holding. For trading maybe, but I strongly suggest not to buy altcoins, not to trade altcoins. Because we need to wait for the confirmation of Bitcoin. The next 2 weeks for Bitcoin are the most important weeks for the year. So I strongly suggest, I am a financial advisor. This is my way of trading. I will wait for confirmation. Okay, I want to know if we are in a bear market or not. Okay, as you can see, Solana is breaking finally, is in downtrend in 1-day chart, breaking the MA55 stronger, very strong. First target actually hit 165, and the lowest point for this level is $100. Now, not because Solana is, believe me, I am bullish in the long term for Solana, but not because I really like Solana. I will get merry with this coin, right? So if I see this time to sell, I will sell. So the lowest point I can see in 1-day chart is 140, something like this. Because in 1-day chart is in downtrend. Now let's talk about weekly chart. Weekly chart, we still have hope, yes, because as long this level, exactly this level must hold 160. If this level holds this week, maybe next week we will see, well, no, not next week, but we will see at least, I want to see sideways here, sideways in this area. As long this MA21 in weekly chart is holding, technically speaking, I am expecting maybe auto push, but it depends on Bitcoin. I think many altcoins, they are waiting for Bitcoin the next direction. To say, hey, we are in a bear or bull market. Now, in my private channel, I said honestly, I'm based on the sell signal in weekly chart. I am expecting test to the MA55, so $87, $90. Maybe in the next month, maybe $100 is gonna be the area I'm gonna start looking for. Based on volume in the long term, if this level breaks, I'm expecting a week to 50, and here is the level I am looking for. This one. This one is the level I'm going to start looking for in 2022. As I said, this is just a speculation. Price action is the most. For now, Solana, as long as holding 160, totally fine. Same thing for Solana. Must be in sideways for 1 month or 2 months in this area, consolidating here, and we can start thinking to the upside, right? It's more upside, sorry. But I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think so. The price action, look at this. This is continuation in bi-weekly chart. We don't have data, of course. Outer test to 130, yes, and it breaks 50. Just price. I don't need indicators to see this. Every time when MA21 is tested, well, 100 is gonna be the area I'm gonna start looking for. If this area breaks, 50. Okay. Now let's talk about. Sorry, let me do this. Okay. Ethereum. Actually, I want to see what it's doing. Ethereum is not doing something great right now. I am very worried. I will be very worried about Bitcoin because, well. Okay, let me see weekly chart. What is doing weekly chart? Okay, outer test to in weekly chart next week. I'm expecting more upside. 3,600. Any close below there is gonna drag Ethereum to $3,000. Here, this area. I'm gonna start looking for this area. If this area breaks, monthly chart. Let me see monthly chart. Monthly chart is bullish in price action, but doesn't mean like. Let me see. It's still bullish. Yes, $3,000 is gonna be the area. 3,250 is gonna be the lowest area I am expecting to see Ethereum. But as I said, it depends on Bitcoin. Because remember, we have a bear divergence in monthly chart for Ethereum. Actually, that is worse. I respect the bear divergence in squeeze, but when I see bear divergence or bullish divergence in OBB, because OBB is offering less fake signals, actually for me they are more important. So here, look at this. Any close like this month actually looks like it's gonna happen. We have April, 6 months. My God, yeah, almost 6 months of 1 year, 1 year of bear divergence here. The confirmation is gonna be like this. Any close below $40,000, $4,000. This is gonna drag in the next year 2,500, and the lowest point 1,400, 500. Of course, I'm talking about months. Just as an investor, no thanks. No thanks. I think this is the way. This is the moment to start cashing out. I've been saying this the same thing for maybe 2-3 months. Okay, so let's talk about the USDT dominance, because actually it's bullish. Look at this, beautiful, beautiful. I am bullish for this asset. USD next week, next month, next year is gonna be very good. Actually, as you can see here, reversal here, and it close this month like this. In 2 weeks, I'm expecting another push like this to this level. So the Q1, Q2 for USDT is gonna be very good, and also I think weekly chart is very good. Yeah. This is the technical. This is the chart I am thinking. Yeah, of course. Any close above 50 55 this weekend. I am expecting more upside. As you can see here, the momentum is to the upside. Other test to 4.55 level here, and from here maybe we will have the bottom of Bitcoin. The bottoms, all the bottoms of Bitcoin is around this area for this asset. Now let's talk about other coins. Let me see if I can say something else. Yeah, AVAX. Someone asked me about AVAX. AVAX weekly chart signal. Well, what are you doing there? Get out. I mean, in weekly chart, no thank you. No, never. 1 day chart. 1 day chart, let me see. We have buy signal in 1 day chart, yes, but we don't. Okay. Technically speaking, I should expect like this is potentially a bear trap. Potentially, yes. But if you see in the next 3 days this coin is not moving, well, more downside. Okay, simple. Axe Infinite. Okay, well, confirmation on downtrend, 1 day chart. Yep, confirmation on downtrend. This is downtrend. And also, I am expecting in the mid-term, long-term, 70 is gonna be my area to start. Yeah, MA55. 60, 70. Yeah, it looks like the MA21 is not going to hold anymore, as you can see here. In a strong bull market, you wanna see the MA55 tested and big bounce next week. This is the second week, and you can see X Infinite didn't bounce, so I am expecting a big bounce, not like this. So okay, and now for first time I want to talk about the futures, the CMA. Weekly chart, as you can see, is testing, and look at this, how they close. Oh my God, shit. Oh my God. Okay, weekly chart. See, the move in CME is just started, actually. Look at this. Bear divergences here. One here. Bear. The move is about to start here in CMEs, so now makes sense why Bitcoin crashed so fast. Okay, this coin is gonna test again 43. Next week I'm expecting another test of $43,000, $44,000. Let me see the monthly. If monthly is bad, yes. Other test to 40. Yeah, 40. Any close below $40,000, same thing. All the way down to 30 and a bounce from there, and the long-term target is gonna be 12. Let me see by weekly. Oh my God. Okay, bi-weekly bear divergences. Okay, guys, you are bullish, you are bull because you are thinking Bitcoin is going to 100K. I agree, we are in the same page, but the timing is different. I am not expecting to see that in 2022, maybe by then, maybe, or 2023. Okay, not now. not with this price action. Okay, so now it's time to talk about the long term. Let me see if I have the chart here. I can't remember if I have this chart here. Let me see. Never mind. Okay, I can do it just quickly. Okay, the monthly chart, BLX, the oldest chart for Bitcoin. Let me do it here. Yes, here. Okay, BLX. As you can see here, this is the oldest chart for Bitcoin on TradingView. Maybe there are other authors. And as you can see here, okay, let me explain. This is about psychology. As you can see, my technical analysis is not very bullish, right? Okay, but what is this? This is an uptrend. Okay, uptrend. Technically speaking, you want to see Bitcoin in a real monthly bear market, monthly. Technically speaking, most break the previous low, like $30,000, and the worst scenario, full reversal of this price action, is $3,000. I don't think so. I think that will never happen. I mean, at least not. It's not something like I'm expecting right now. So that means you see Bitcoin crashing from this area to $40,000, and the second one is 26, and the lowest point is 15 or 11 around here, is to buy more. Okay, crash more, you buy more. Okay, you get the point. Crash more, you buy more. Okay, it's not like, oh my god, to zero. No, Bitcoin is not going to zero. Where is the, tell me something like based on a price action why Bitcoin is gonna crash to zero? Of course not. So if you see Bitcoin crashing next year, this year, next year, whatever, the next 3 or 4 months to 40, for example, you have 10k. Okay, you have 10k. You are new and you don't know how to buy Bitcoin or any asset. Okay, so the first one is, okay, Bitcoin is testing $40,000. Okay, you can buy maybe 10% of your capital. Okay, and now Bitcoin crash other 20% or the 10% or the 20%, like 10,000k crash. Okay, you can buy other maybe 15%. Okay, 15%. And after Bitcoin crash other 10k, you can buy here 25%. Yeah. So because you are, this is the very, very simple strategy without too much technical indicators, but you want to see this working is because you need to know at least how to identify a macro trend. For Bitcoin, this is a macro uptrend, so that means you follow this rule, yeah, there is a very high probability you will make money. Okay, of course you cannot do this when the price is crashing like this, right? If the trend is to the downside in monthly, no thank you, because the only thing you will be is just a back holder for many years. So now, keeping in mind this, the first buy for Bitcoin should be around $40,000 to $30,000, maybe 10%, 25%. The second buy should be around $25, $16,000. And in my case, my personal opinion, all in is around $10,000. Oh my god! Sorry, but a big earthquake hit right now. My god, so scary. Okay, so the point is, crash more, you buy more. Okay, because Bitcoin in the long term, as long the trend is respected, we will see higher prices in macro time frames. That means 2022, 2023, I don't know the time. Okay, now this, according to the early web theory, this correction is gonna be the last move for Bitcoin. After this move, Bitcoin maybe potentially will enter in a bear market. I mean, a macro bear market. Okay. Please, I'm not saying Bitcoin is gonna crash to $1,000. Of course not. Just I'm telling you the direction. After this massive bull run, I think Bitcoin is gonna top out around 100k, 150k, and after that, we will see a very nasty correction. Okay guys, thank you for watching and see you next time.